Hi there and welcome along to the channel, back with a new video. Sorry it had been a little while since I uploaded. Had a lot of internet problems that has hampered me getting videos out. Couldn't keep the internet up long enough to get a video out. Hopefully finally got that sorted. That plus just everything that's happening in the world just now is just, it's crazy, you know, with all the pandemic talk and things like that. So hopefully everyone is staying well, staying safe, and following all the guidelines in your area and all that to do so. But you're probably sick of hearing about all that, so enough of that. Today's video, or I say today's video, I'm hoping this is going to be the start of a new series that I'm going to start doing videos for. Each week I'm going to pick a new game, not a new game, but a different game. Play the first maybe 30 minutes of it, or a level or two, or whatever, a mission or two, however the game's structured, just to show you a bit of a game that I think has been either a sort of a hidden gem, underrated, not shown much love in the, like, not really spoke about a lot really. And again, maybe these games were big where you're from, you know, or wherever part of the world you're in. You know, I think the game I'm on right now, I'm about to show you, was reasonably big over in Japan. But you didn't really see, even when it came out over here, way back when it came out. I mean, I think it was a few years ago now, but never really saw any advertising for it over here. And most of my games that I'll do for this series will follow that trend. So this is game number one, week number one, episode number one, however you want to structure it. I'm not sure what I'm going to name the title of the video yet, so assuming you've clicked on this video, you've seen the title, and thanks very much for doing so. I hope you enjoy the video. So just go back quickly, show you the title of the video, or the title of the game. The game is Earth Defense Force 4.1, The Shadow of New Despair. Now again, don't see this mentioned or spoke about very much over here. I know it has a bit of a cult following. I think it is a really big title from Japan, as I said. And just be careful if you pick this game up. There is an Earth Defense Force 4.1 Wing Diver edition, which is the top-down scrolly shooter thing. Which is it's an arcade game. It's a totally different game, so make sure it is The Shadow of New Despair you pick up. Now this game, as I said, it's quite old, but if I was to rate it, I think out of 5 stars I'd give it something like 4.5. I think this game is excellent. It's a lot of fun. Just dumb fun. You don't really need to think about how you're playing it, what you're doing in it too much to start with. I mean, if you're going to go for the platinum, it's a very, very long grind for the platinum. I'm doing that just now, but it doesn't feel like a slog, especially if you're playing it with somebody like I am. It's a really, really enjoyable game. The only reason that I give it half, like the 4.5 out of 5, and take half away from it is maybe some frame rate issues every now and then. So we'll jump right in. We'll show you a little bit of the game. Now you can name your character anything. As you can see, I'm a bit of a Die Hard fan. I love the original Die Hard, so my character's John McClane obviously, but for the purpose of this video I'll use a whole new character, clean start. So the default name's Call Sign. We'll just leave it at that, and we'll jump in and show you this. Now this game will be ideal for somebody who likes your Call of Duty zombies, like I do, or you know, there are games where there's waves of enemies that you've got to survive. So mission mode, so you can do story mode, one player, couch co-op, or you can go online, or you can do a versus mode to see who gets the better scores with your friends, things like that. But for the purpose of this, we'll just go do a couple of missions in story mode. Now I should point out, if you're playing it online with a friend, something that the game itself doesn't tell you, sorry, how do I word this? Something that the game doesn't tell you or word very well, in fact I don't think it actually words it, is that if you do all the, I mean, there's no trophies for easy, for example, if you're doing the trophies, but there's trophies for normal, hard, all that stuff, like right up to all the difficulties basically except easy. But if you unlock 70% on the way there, it takes off all the weapon and shield limitations. If you've played the game before, you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so you have 4 main classes: the Ranger, the Wing Diver, the Air Raider, and Defender. I've played some of all of these characters on my guy, and I would say the Wing Diver is probably the best, but it's also weakest armor wise. The Ranger's a good solid all rounder. The Fencer's a bit slower, but when you get used to the dash and jump that it has, it can be really good, really useful. And the Air Raider's just more of a support character, somebody who'll stay back and just throw support items. You can use some vehicles. Okay, so for the purposes of this, I'm going to go the Wing Diver, and these are the weapons. Okay, so this is what you start with. So I think we'll just stick pretty much with that. Yeah, and just start the mission. So the first mission, reconvene. I'll leave that there so you can read that a little second. And as you can see, if I press triangle, it shows you the various characters and what difficulties you've done. So I'll just jump in on normal and show you this. But again, this game is just really dumb fun, over the top. Think of, you know, Starship Troopers, sort of Independence Day, those sort of films. I mean, you see why I said Starship Troopers. It's basically that, just giant insects that you shoot and kill to survive. To complete the level, you've got to kill so many. I mean, they're very limited story. I mean, each level has a sort of loosely based story, but it doesn't really get in the way. You don't need to pay attention to it. Well, the Wing Diver also suggested the name can fly a little bit, but the guns you use also use energy. It's a weird way they've done it, but it works really well, really flawlessly. So I'll get the hiccups a bit. So there's no ammo. This is an armour box, so any red ones are armour boxes, green ones are weapon boxes, and the wee white one you saw there, wherever it went, maybe I picked it up, might be one behind me somewhere. There is the health boxes if your health's a bit low. And basically the way this works, all the red armour boxes you pick up and all the green weapon boxes you pick up you get at the end of the level once you've completed it, and they stack onto your stat. The health just cures the health that you've got in the level at present. It doesn't carry over. So there's a weapon box, 2 weapon boxes, so I'll get 2 weapons that I'll unlock at the end of the game, or say unlock, you can get duplicates, which doesn't really do anything, but it'll say new next to them if they're new weapons. When you come out of the level, I'll show you all that. And as you can imagine with this sort of game, when it gets to the harder difficulties, that's probably when you're doing the really sort of, if you are serious about it, think about it. Because some of the waves are a bit mental.
Yes, sir.
And as you can see, there's boxes over here somewhere. There's at least 2. Take that one. That's there. I don't need it. Really, I should probably leave the health boxes and just get them if and when my health goes down. If I get hit, but I'm assuming that I won't take too much damage on normal. But again, if you're playing this for the first time, I would really recommend that you go through easy and normal and work your way up. Just do every level on every difficulty if you're trying to go for the 100% or the platinum. So some of the harder levels do get quite tricky, and what doing easy and normal will allow you to do, despite there being no easy trophy, is, as I said, you're picking up all these armour boxes. Each armour box counts as about a fraction of a bit of armour, so I think for the Wing Diver it's like a quarter of a box of armour counts as a quarter, so it's 0.25 armour. So you need to get 4 red boxes effectively to get 1 armour, to get 1 armour level. With the ranger, I know it's about 0.45, 0.5, so like 2 basically gets you up on armour level. So you go up armour wise a lot quicker with the ranger and with the sensor than you do with the wing diver, but I think that's balanced out because the wing diver is quite powerful. The weapons it uses are really quite good, and the flying allows you to be able to collect all the boxes and stuff. As I'd say this is probably my favourite character. I'll maybe do a level after this where I show you a different character, just to show you the differences. And as you just saw there, all the environments are destructible if you've got missiles and things like that, and cannons and whatnot to blow them down, blow them up. Also the aliens destroy a fair amount of them as well. But yeah, think of all the sort of cheesy sci-fi tropes you would get, like, it's really just dumb fun. It's just Starship Troopers meet Independence Day with some aspects of some other games or other franchises just sprinkled in. As you can see, so that's my energy ran out, and I have to wait for that to be a load before I can jump about and fly again. As I was saying, because your weapons use that, so does that energy, so does your flying. So every time your weapon empties, so when I shoot a plasma launcher, it takes the energy out of my backpack, if you will, my flying boost pack, rocket pack, I don't know what you call it, to refill my weapon. But that's only a mechanic exclusive to the wing diver. The ranger uses just regular weapons. The air raider uses tanks and support weapons and support items, like stuff that upgrades your power and your health and things like that. Not upgrade, but protect. And the fencer uses heavy armour, and it's basically like a heavily armed robot, not a robot, a person, but like heavily armoured exosuit, like Robocop type sort of good. And basically again you just want to collect as many of these boxes as you can before the level ends. So this is how you get stronger and get better weapons. So sometimes I'll just let it. I mean, the wee blue dots you're seeing on the map at the moment, at the radar, is the friendly guys, the army, if you will. So sometimes I'll just let them kill the last few, and collect some boxes to help upgrade the character, so that they're strong enough to compete in the next level. Like so, and as you can see, you've got all the weapons are coming up as new, but you'll see you've got like the LRSL-33 multiple times because you've picked it up multiple times. Later on, obviously, if you pick that up again, it will not say new next date if you've used it, or if you've got it in your inventory. and that's really it. I mean, we'll do one more level, but I'll do it as the ranger this time, just to show you that, and we'll do the second level now. But that's really all there is to this game. It's just really just surviving the amount of insects that are in. And as you can see, this guy can't fly, but he can roll, and he can roll through objects. And he has more standardised weapons. Rocket launcher. And some of the levels are really short and quite quick to jump through. Some of them are a bit longer, a bit more tricky. But again, if you like Call of Duty Zombies, or if you like you know, like the wave mode that used to be in Call of Duty, we have survived the waves of. It's been a while since I've played Call of Duty, to be perfectly honest. But like, if you think back to like Modern Warfare or 3, so it had the waves of enemies coming in and stuff. I can't really think off the top of my head, but those sort of games. It's just, it might not look much, because I know when I looked at the game trailer for this, when me and my friend were looking at it, it didn't look the most impressive, but he was getting it, he really fancied it, and so I got it as well, and it's such a fun, good game. What I can see, just having a quick look there, this came out in July of 2016, sorry. July of 2016 this game was released, so it is pretty old. And there is newer versions. There is an Earth Defence Force 5, and the newer one is the Earth Defence Force Iron Rain. Both are very similar from what I'm led to believe. I haven't played either of them. I do plan to play them after I finish this one. I'm aiming to try and get the platinum on this. As I said, it's a very long-winded platinum you've got to complete. There's over 100 levels, or around about 100 levels I think, if I remember correctly. 90 something if you play it in co-op, and if you play it in solo it's like 89. If you play it in solo I think it's 89 levels. Play it on co-op, there's a couple of extra ones, so I think it lines up like 92 or 93, something like that. But the point, my point was that you've got to do all those on every difficulty for some of the various trophies. Other than that, it's just kill a certain number of each type of enemy and things like that. The platinum itself isn't the most difficult, it'll just be very time consuming. The only thing you might have difficulty with is the hardest difficulty. I would recommend you pick it up and give it a try. I mean, it's cheap as chips at the moment, particularly this version. I picked it up for about £4 in the January sale. So keep an eye out for it coming back on a sale. You'll probably pick it up for somewhere in that region. I think if you look at the current sale it's on just now, as of when I put this up, I think the newer one is Iron Rain or 5 is in the sale just now for about 15 and £20 respectively. So you could always pick up the newer one, also relatively cheap. So I would recommend you pick it up and have a look. But there you go, that's the second mission clear. So I'll let you see the weapons we got, and we'll call it there. So there you go, that's what we got. It tells you the armour total that you picked up at the bottom of that. You know, so as you'll see, if you look at your armour at the bottom right there, below class ranger armour 204, so we picked up a little bit of armour. I didn't look at the wing diver to see what we picked up. Picked up like 5 in total, so we went up 5 doing that one level. It's you do increase slowly, as I said. But yeah, game's very good. I've put in over 200 hours. Highly recommend it. Go pick it up and have a look at it if you like this video. Also, if you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate you all watching. And thanks very much, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, look out for the next game that I put up. Not sure what it'll be yet, but but I will do another video in this series for next week. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Stay safe out there.